There is a time where I could name more serial killers than spiritual leaders. And I say that without pride, with a kind of ache in my heart. Because for years, I was a true crime podcast producer. I spent my days immersed in the darkest corners of humanity, sifting through decades of old police reports, interviewing victims, families, analysing motives, violence, trauma. We told the stories with care, with truth, but still they were stories soaked in suffering. I thought I was doing good work, giving voice to the voiceless, seeking justice. And maybe I was, but over time, something shifted. I noticed I was more anxious, sadder, distrustful. I stopped walking at night, even in my own neighbourhood. My thoughts got darker. The way I saw people, strangers, sometimes even friends, started to change. It was like a filter had come over my vision, and it wasn't clarity, it was fear. And then one day I caught myself. I realised I was living in a constant state of low-grade dread, not because of what was happening around me, but because of what I was choosing to feed my mind. And that's when I really began to understand something we don't talk enough about. What we consume becomes us. Not just the food we eat, but the stories we ingest, the headlines, the documentaries, the scroll of doom we call news. When we binge violence for entertainment, we allow ourselves to feel pain. When we make trauma a genre, we forget it's real. When we're constantly tuning into fear, it starts to feel like the truth. Now, this isn't a judgment. I'm not saying don't watch or listen or learn, but I am saying be mindful. Be curious about how you feel after. Do you feel more open or more closed? More connected or more suspicious? The mind doesn't know the difference between what we see and what we live. If you're constantly consuming stories where no one is safe, eventually your nervous system will believe that you're not either. So these days, I'm more intentional. I still believe in justice. I still believe in the truth. But I no longer believe that numbing myself with other people's suffering is the same thing as being informed. I believe in balance, in creating space for the full range of human experience, joy and sorrow, hope and heartbreak. But I also believe that some content leaves residue, and it's okay to notice that. It's okay to walk away, because the world isn't just what we watch, it's also what we carry. And I want to carry light. I want to carry love, and I want to carry the truth, but not at the cost of my peace. So if you, like me, have ever felt haunted by the things you've chosen to see, just know you can choose again. You can start feeding your mind stories that help you feel whole. You can seek wisdom instead of spectacle. You can find peace without losing your awareness. It's not about turning away. It's about turning inward.